Yo, what's up guys, Sawk here, and today I'm here with my replay of my UTL Season 4 Week 1 matchup against OB3, who will be linked down in the description, who is your coach of the Minnesota Wildcard. I am Sawk, aka the coach of the Milwaukee Bewares, and I will be on the front side of the team facing away. So, let's just get a quick team recap before I go right into this replay. I was really worried about a couple offensive threats, mainly Tapabulu. I recognized that his Spec Zapdos switch-in was the X button in this game, so I realized that quite early that Spec Zapdos would probably be my key to winning in order to win this. Going through the team, we have AV Delmise to help take on Rotom Heat. Enough Spadef on the Assault Vest to guarantee I live, and then I had some move to get it or something. I have Mega Audino, which can help eat hits, considering he had Rotom Heat and a few other special attackers. Spec Zapdos, really key in this game. Infernape was, let's see here, it was Vacuum Wave, Overheat, Stealth Rock, and one other move with a Fiery Z Crystal. Now, with Max Special Attack and Overheat, I OHKO his Mega Aggron. A Mega Aggron at full. And I thought that was awesome. Like, Max Spadef, I'll have the calc and I'll, like, post it on screen right here. It's crazy good. Next up, I have Choice Scarf Jirachi, which can help U-turn, get myself into Zapdos so I can get a kill. And I have Sub-Bulk Up Beware, which can work if I get it down to the right system. So if I realize that Sub-Bulk Up Beware can win if I get off my Overheat, I can kill the Aggron. If I can get damage off on the Rotom Heat, and I severely weaken the Tapabulu. So I can win, and I can also set up on Umbreon or Skuntank, given that he probably won't have enough damage to get me, especially with the Skuntank, knowing it might have like Heavy Slam or something. So hopefully I can get off that, or I can just absolutely just decimate his team with Spec Zapdos, because his switch-in really, after Heat Wave, Thunderbolt, or those are my two main stabs that I'm going to use. So we're going to hit this play button here. I'm going to lead off with Jirachi to see what he wants to lead with as he goes into his Cinccino. Seeing this, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to really scout hard for a tail slap, because he's probably just going to want to do that. I'm pretty sure I U-turn here into my Delmise, trying to get it early a little bit. Yes, I do 40% with that, and I go right into my Burgundy as he uses Knockoff, which is a nice little play on his part. That way he can get rid of my Jirachi's item. Now, Delmise, being a ghost type, really doesn't like to take that, and I have my Ron Burgundy down to 14%. So I'm just going to switch out and try to save this as fodder as I go into my Mega Audino. Since it's a Mega Stone, I cannot be knocked off with it. Now, you may be saying, Mega Stones are unreleased with Audino here. Well, we were playing on a custom server at the time, which allowed Mega Audino, as he can knocks off again, does 25-ish%. I'm going to Wish here, just trying to get some HP back as he goes right into his Mega Aggron. That's regular. They do have to hold their Mega Stone, so I know he will have to be Mega Aggron, so he has the choice to Mega Evolve, but he can't run like Banded Aggron or anything like that. I'm going to double out here and Beware and try to scout what he's going to go for, predicting a Heavy Slam, as he's just going to go right for Earthquake, trying to maybe catch Infernape on the Heavy Slam as well, maybe Jirachi, something like that. I think Beware is my better play here, which I made, because it's a lot bulkier and gives me the switch in case he did go for Heavy Slam, which I was scouting for. So with Beware here, I'm just going to double out into Delmise, sack it off. Actually, he goes right into Tapabulu. So I'm thinking with this grassy terrain, I'm just going to sack this off, get a nice clean switch into whatever I want to go to, as he's going to pick up his first kill. I'm going to go right into Zapdos here because I realize that Heat Wave will absolutely decimate his team, but yeah, I go for Heat Wave here. That's a resisted 32%. Now, keep in mind, all Rotom forms have the same amount of stats. So this thing will have, like, I think it's 55 HP and 108 Spadef, and that's resisted 32. Zapdos is a lord and hits hecka hard. So I go right into my Starbucks here to absorb whatever he wants to do, thinking he might try to get damage off with a Specs Overheat, because I wasn't really sure at this moment. I see Will-O-Wisp and I automatically think this is more of a bulky variant, but I wasn't too sure, so I'm going to just continue playing it safe with my Audino. As I protect here, trying to scout out what he's going to do, and there's the Overheat. Perfect. So I know he has some form of, like, offense, so I know he's not just straight, like, wall core, as he's going to Volt Switch into there. I'm going to get a Wish off, try to pass it whatever I want to go into. So again, I'm going to make this play to Beware, as he's going to Toxic me, revealing that he might be more of a support on there. I'm going to go right back into Audino, scouting if he wanted to go for, I think I had something from Like Psychic I was worried about, or some form of like grass or something that I was scared about. I was just going to see what I can do here. I think I even actually I think I know what I was going for. I think I was predicting him to switch out into his Rotom to take an Earthquake, or like if I had Zmond there, like Z, like Woodhammer or not Woodhammer, Arm Thrust, whatever it is, Hammer Arm. If I Z Hammer Arm, I'm pretty sure I did a clean 60-ish% probably. So I was thinking he would want to scout for like the hammer, but he just goes right for Earthquake, try to get damage off. I go into Starbucks and don't eat that really well, although I do have Regenerator, so I will keep going back to full as I see that Heavy Slam scouted there, and this damage on Zapdos is not really something preferable, as I'm just going to overheat, and that's another resisted, 48%. Zapdos needs to stop being so goddamn good. Seeing what he's going to want to do, I go right into Starbucks as that eats it up for breakfast, and that's regular Ardino, not even the fat, thick, bulky variant. Like, I think that was max HP, max special attack, maybe, I'm not sure. As I'm going to go right into, he's going to double into Chinchino, and I'm going to double into my Infernape, given that the last 3 times it's happened, 2 or 3, he's gone into Mega Aggron, so I wanted to get a nice clean switch into there. So I go into the Skuntank, and I Vacuum Wave it, thinking I can get some damage off. So he knows that I am some sort of special variant now. However, I will taunt this thing to make sure he can't Memento. I see that, I give my little eyes emote, and I think, okay. So knowing that he has Memento, he might be Z Memento, which I wasn't too sure on, knowing he'd have to probably switch out. I go into Starbucks based on what he's going to want to do. Yeah. At this point, I'm thinking I still have a good chance to win. Zapdos just needs to get another switch in or two so I can just start it. Because Rotom Heat's getting really worn down, and soon enough, seeing that he hasn't really switched into Umbreon, I'm guessing it might be Curse, maybe Fizz Def. I wasn't sure at the time, but considering Rotom Heat is always his switch in there, I do think that it's not like fully Def. I'm going to go into Bewear here to absorb this Woodhammer. Yum, 47% on the fluffy. I think I was enough speed to outspeed Skuntank if it ran enough to try to speed creep me. As I'm just going to go right for Frustration because he did have Ditto on the team. And I remember scouting for that because he would probably have 252 happiness trying to get the return. I'm going to bulk up here, and because I think I can win right here. He's going to Power Up Punch, proving that he has some offensive moves. So I was really confused here. But knowing this, I know that 100% my Infernape Okos it. As Bewear's going to go down right here to the Toxic. Yep. So Milwaukee did claim a kill against Rotom Heat, as we saw a few turns ago. So Bewear did get the first kill of the Milwaukee Bewear season, funnily enough. As I'm going to go right into here. Now, throughout the game, I was having issues with my internet, so I was going in and out of the game, in and out, in and out. At this moment, I clicked Z move. I clicked Overheat, and he took forever to get to click his move. I finally DC'd because of my internet being so bad, and I missed this thing happening. Z Power, Inferno Overdrive. Goodbye. I've never seen a Mega Aggron's HP go down that quick. Oh, I was so happy. I came back and I saw it down. I'm like, I missed the animation. No! So he goes right into this, and I realize that I don't have much of a switch into this, as I just kind of sack this thing off, maybe. Realizing that he's Skill Link, Tail Slap-ish. I'm going to get down to there. I'm going to go over to my Jirachi and just try to get some damage off as he goes right into Skuntank. That does a nice amount. I'm going to go Mega Dino. I see Sucker Punch, so I know he has really scouted for this. I believe I Mega Evolve here. No, I Heal Bell and cure all of my cure my burn, so I have all of my things. I do Protect here as I Mega Evolve, scouting what he's going to want to do, because I do think at this moment he is Bandit or Scarf Bulu, based on he hasn't gone for another move, as he does Woodhammer, and that does way too much. So I know he might be Bandit, but that just might be Tapu Bulu being like incredibly hard to hit. I'm going to go into this, as I think I do need to Healing Wish here. Yes, I do Healing Wish. And my play here was to try to go into Zapdos, because I don't think much can eat a hit. If I can lock myself into Heat Wave, he'll have to go into Umbreon, or I can lock myself into T-Bolt. Given that this hasn't come out yet, I do think it's not fully specially defensive, so I do think it will kill it. So I do Healing Wish into there, into my Zapdos to get it full back, and I do kill the Skuntank with a Thunderbolt, so Awesome, good, 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 good. Seeing this, I'm thinking, oh, is he Scarf? Because I was only running enough speed to max speed. Well, max speed wasn't enough to outspeed this Chinchino. And realizing that, even though he did get 2 critical hits, as we see right here, that didn't matter. It did 20% on the first hit. And considering a skill link, it will do 5 times. So 5 times 20 is 100%. I was dead either way, so the crits did not matter before anyone says anything. As I go into Mega Audino, and I realize, oh crap, I'm dead. I have lost this game. I'm gonna protect 1 turn just to see what I can do. He misses a tail slap as I'm gonna psychic for damage. And then he tail slaps again, and that's GG. So GG to Obi. Your Milwaukee Bears do start 0-3, which is kind of bad, but hey, you can't do everything right the first time. So it's really nice to get my first game out of the way, get a lot of the pressure off the way. And GG's to Obi. His link will be down in the description, so you guys can check out his side of this battle that went up yesterday. So be sure to check that out. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.